Hello and welcome to Sunrise Sadhana, Balance and Fall Equinox. So have you noticed at the moment, as the sun begins to fade and we're entering that autumn season which is on the horizon, that the medicinal plants are moving their vital energy from the browning leaves and they're sending it inwards towards their roots to nourish their roots, which means we're going to be using the same vital energy to nourish our own roots. And the yogis identified this system, these energies within our bodies, called the chakras. So our first chakra that we're going to be concentrating on for the next 5 weeks is our root chakra. This is called the Muladhara, and it's associated with the earth element. How this works in yoga is we then use the energies of your chakras, so the roots and the grounding, to practice our asanas using grounding postures. So where we're touching the ground, we're grounding down through our feet, through our hands. So, and using our breath to breathe deep down into the belly. So we're going to be using our yoga practice to match the cycle of the planet. Then lastly, I'm going to show you a medicinal plant or plant allies that we use to nourish those roots. So things like nettles, oat straw, linden, burdock. I'm going to show you how to make some medicines, teas, to be able to nourish those roots so that you can come down from the lofty heights of summer, bring yourself down into fall really easily. So we're cycling with the planet, and it's called Earth Magic. So let me show you how to do our first medicinal workshop. Okay, so the first plant that we're going to be working with for its medicinal powers is nettle. And nettle, first of all, might seem like a plant that's just not very pretty. It stings you if you walk past. You can kind of overlook nettles. And I think when you start to learn about nettles, you realise how powerful they actually are. They are a wild weed, a green, luscious wild weed, and they grow in places where the earth needs to be restored. So where the earth has been damaged or harmed, the nettles are the first plant to actually grow up in that area because they're a nourishing plant and they're there to heal the planet. So then the same concept actually applies to us. When we drink the nettles, you will notice that it's a nourishing herb and that it will go to places in your body where there is trauma and work to heal and nourish those energies. That is full of vitamins and minerals and all those elements to bring your body back into balance. Like we said, with the plants, they actually have a vibration that their frequency is on. So when you drink that and bring that into your body and you connect to that feeling, it will actually nourish down into the chakra system, into your own energies, and bring everything back into alignment with its own vibration. So if you make it a practice where you're drinking these herbal medicines for 30 days, you can't just drink it once. It needs to work with you. So what we're going to try and do is use it with our yoga practice. This is a nourishing herb, the nettle, and it's really, really easy to make. All you need is just a jar. You need your nettles. Now, as I said, in Malaysia, I took it for granted nettles are everywhere in the UK. You can just pick them and, from your own back garden. But here they don't seem to grow. I haven't found anywhere that nettles have grown. So I've got dried nettles, but you can try your own nettles and they're a great way to use it. If you use fresh nettles, you just need to fill up the jar with more nettles if you're going to use fresh ones. But when you use dried nettles, we only need to fill it up to about here. Okay, and then you just need spring water or filtered water, and then that is it. And we're actually going to then infuse our nettles overnight. So let me show you. Okay, so it's really simple to make our nettle infusion. We're going to make the infusion overnight using cold water. You just need a jar with a lid, and obviously we're using dry nettles. Also the benefits of this, it's anti-inflammatory and it's rich in antioxidants as well. But it's also known to be able to bring your body back into a balanced state, helping with the functioning of the liver, kidneys, and your immune system. So it's a blood purifier. It is anti-inflammatory, and just a shout out actually for the sting on the nettles. That is also anti-inflammatory as well, and it's said to help arthritis. So the sting itself, if you have arthritis, it's meant to actually help your hands, if it's in your hands or whatever joints that it's in, if you sting that area with the stinging nettle. So it has got so many benefits. So all we need to do is, you just need to fill your jar with a good handful of the nettles. And then if you're using fresh, you want to fill that right up to the top, but for dried we just need to put it in like this, and all the while just giving thanks to the nettles and asking the nettles to nourish you and bring that energy down into your body. Okay, so once we've got enough nettles in there, you just want to pour the purified water. You can use tap water. Lovely, just screw the lid back on, and then all you want to do is just shake, just to break up the cell membranes of the nettle, and then you're just going to leave that for an overnight infusion, and then in the morning when you wake up, you're going to strain the nettles using a strainer and drink the tea on an empty stomach, and then begin your yoga practice. And then that will help support us in bringing us down into the root chakra. So when you drink it, just notice whether you can feel the energies of the plant having a descending feeling within your body. Just see if you can notice what's happening for you in your bodies with nettles. Okay, well done. Thank you.